the perfect effective workout for slim and lean legs. 1. Dumbbell glute bridge exercise. The dumbbell glute bridge is a highly effective exercise targeting the gluteal muscles, hamstrings, and core. It's a variation of the traditional glute bridge, incorporating added resistance to intensify the workout. To perform this exercise, start by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place a dumbbell across your hips, holding it securely with both hands. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes as you lift your hips toward the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Pause at the top, ensuring your glutes are fully contracted, then slowly lower your hips back to the starting position. The dumbbell glute bridge is excellent for building strength and improving muscle tone in the lower body. It also helps enhance hip mobility and stability, which can translate to better performance in other exercises and daily activities. Additionally, this exercise can alleviate lower back pain by strengthening the muscles around the lumbar spine. For best results, perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, focusing on proper form and controlled movements. Incorporate the dumbbell glute bridge into your routine to achieve a stronger, more defined posterior chain. 2. Decline bridge exercise. The decline bridge exercise, also known as the decline hip bridge, is an effective workout targeting the gluteal muscles, hamstrings, and lower back. This exercise provides a greater challenge compared to the traditional glute bridge due to the elevated position of the feet, which increases the range of motion and the intensity of the movement. To perform the decline bridge, begin by lying on your back with your feet elevated on a bench or sturdy surface, and your knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Keep your arms at your sides with your palms facing down for stability. Engage your core and glutes, then lift your hips towards the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Hold the position at the top for a moment, ensuring that your glutes are fully contracted. Slowly lower your hips back to the starting position, maintaining control throughout the movement. The decline bridge exercise is particularly beneficial for strengthening the posterior chain, improving hip stability, and enhancing overall lower body strength. It also helps in improving balance and coordination. For optimal results, perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, focusing on maintaining proper form and controlled movements. Incorporating the decline bridge into your fitness routine can help achieve a stronger, more toned lower body and reduce the risk of injuries by strengthening the supporting muscles around the hips and lower back. 3. Hip bridge abduction exercise. The hip bridge abduction exercise is a dynamic movement that targets the gluteal muscles, particularly the gluteus medius and minimus, as well as the hip abductors and core. This exercise combines the benefits of the traditional glute bridge with the added challenge of hip abduction, promoting greater muscle activation and improving overall lower body strength and stability. To perform the hip bridge abduction, begin by lying on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip-width apart. Place a resistance band around your thighs, just above your knees, to add extra resistance. Engage your core and squeeze your glutes as you lift your hips toward the ceiling, forming a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Once at the top, press your knees outward against the resistance band, performing a hip abduction. Hold this position briefly, ensuring your glutes remain contracted, then bring your knees back together and lower your hips to the starting position. This exercise is excellent for enhancing hip stability, improving the strength of the gluteal muscles, and reducing the risk of injuries related to weak hip abductors. For best results, perform 3 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions, focusing on controlled movements and maintaining proper form. Incorporating the hip bridge abduction into your workout routine can help build a stronger, more balanced lower body and support better overall athletic performance. 4. 90 to 90 stretch exercise. The 90 to 90 stretch, also known as the 90-90 hip stretch, is an effective exercise for improving hip mobility, flexibility, and range of motion. This stretch targets the hip flexors, gluteal muscles, and external rotators, making it particularly beneficial for individuals who sit for extended periods or engage in activities that require hip mobility, such as running or dancing. To perform the 90 to 90 stretch, sit on the floor with your legs bent in front of you. Position your front leg so that your thigh is perpendicular to your torso, with your knee bent at a 90-degree angle and your shin parallel to your torso. Your back leg should be positioned similarly, with your thigh pointing out to the side and your knee also bent at a 90-degree angle, forming an L shape with both legs. Sit up tall and ensure both your sit bones are in contact with the floor. To deepen the stretch, lean forward over your front leg while keeping your spine straight. You should feel a stretch in your front hip and glute. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, then switch sides and repeat. The 90 to 90 stretch is excellent for enhancing hip flexibility and reducing muscle tightness, which can help alleviate lower back pain and improve overall posture. For best results, incorporate this stretch into your routine daily or after workouts, focusing on slow, controlled movements and deep breathing to maximize the stretch's benefits. 5. Butterfly exercise. The butterfly exercise, also known as the butterfly stretch, is a simple yet highly effective movement for improving flexibility and range of motion in the hips, inner thighs, and groin. This exercise is particularly beneficial for individuals looking to enhance their lower body flexibility, prevent injury, and reduce muscle tension. To perform the butterfly exercise, begin by sitting on the floor with your back straight and legs extended in front of you. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet together, allowing your knees to drop out to the sides. Hold your feet or ankles with your hands and pull them gently towards your pelvis. Keep your spine elongated and avoid rounding your back. As you hold this position, gently press your knees towards the floor using your elbows or hands, feeling a stretch in your inner thighs and groin. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and relaxing into the position. The butterfly exercise is excellent for opening up the hips and relieving tightness in the lower body. It is also beneficial for improving circulation and reducing stress. For optimal results, incorporate the butterfly exercise into your daily routine or as part of your warm-up or cool-down during workouts. Consistent practice can lead to increased flexibility, improved posture, and enhanced overall well-being. Six, crouching heel back calf stretch exercise. The crouching heel back calf stretch is an effective exercise for targeting the calf muscles, specifically the gastrocnemius and soleus. This stretch is beneficial for improving flexibility, reducing muscle tension, and preventing injuries, especially for runners, athletes, and individuals who experience tightness in their calves. To perform the crouching heel back calf stretch, begin by standing with your feet hip-width apart. Step one foot back, ensuring both feet are pointing forward and the back heel is flat on the floor. Bend your front knee slightly and lean forward, placing your hands on your thighs for support. Keep your back legs straight and press the heel firmly into the ground. You should feel a stretch along the calf of your back leg. Hold this position for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and maintaining a straight posture. Switch legs and repeat the stretch on the opposite side. This stretch is excellent for enhancing calf flexibility, which can help improve performance in activities that involve running, jumping, or cycling. It also helps alleviate discomfort from prolonged periods of standing or wearing high heels. For best results, incorporate the crouching heel back calf stretch into your regular stretching routine, particularly after workouts when your muscles are warm and more pliable. Regular practice can lead to increased flexibility, reduced muscle stiffness, and better overall lower body mobility. 7. Foot and ankles stretches exercise. Foot and ankle stretches are essential exercises for maintaining flexibility, mobility, and strength in the lower extremities. These stretches help prevent injuries, alleviate discomfort, and improve overall foot and ankle health, which is crucial for daily activities and athletic performance. One effective stretch is the ankle circles. Sit or stand with your feet flat on the floor. Lift one foot slightly off the ground and rotate your ankle in a circular motion, making sure to move slowly and deliberately. Perform 10 to 15 circles in one direction, then switch to the opposite direction. Repeat with the other foot. This exercise helps improve the range of motion and loosens the muscles around the ankle joint. Another beneficial stretch is the towel stretch. Sit on the floor with your legs extended in front of you. Loop a towel around the ball of one foot, holding the ends of the towel with both hands. Keep your legs straight as you gently pull the towel towards you, feeling a stretch in your calf and the arch of your foot. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and then switch to the other foot. The toe stretch is also valuable for improving flexibility. Sit with your feet flat on the floor. Lift your toes off the ground, spreading them apart as much as possible, then relax them back down. Repeat this movement 10 to 15 times. Incorporating these stretches into your daily routine can enhance foot and ankle flexibility, reduce stiffness, and support better overall lower body function. Consistent practice is key to maintaining healthy, resilient feet and ankles. 8. Seated toe touches exercise. Seated toe touches are an effective exercise for improving flexibility in the hamstrings, lower back, and calves. This stretch is beneficial for enhancing overall mobility, relieving muscle tension, and promoting better posture. To perform seated toe touches, begin by sitting on the floor with your legs extended straight in front of you. Keep your back straight and engage your core muscles. Slowly bend forward at the hips, reaching your hands towards your toes. Aim to keep your legs as straight as possible, but if you need to, you can slightly bend your knees to avoid straining your back. Try to reach as far as you comfortably can, holding onto your toes, ankles, or shins, depending on your flexibility level. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing deeply and relaxing into the position. Focus on lengthening your spine and avoid rounding your back. If you cannot reach your toes initially, don't worry. Flexibility will improve with consistent practice. Seated toe touches are particularly useful for reducing stiffness in the lower back and hamstrings, which is common for people who sit for long periods. They also help enhance circulation and reduce the risk of injury by maintaining muscle elasticity. For optimal results, incorporate seated toe touches into your daily stretching routine or as part of your warm-up and cool down during workouts. Consistent practice will lead to increased flexibility, better posture, and a greater range of motion.